We will restart one more time, inshallah. So we'll try to talk a little bit about your last test, which I found really very good so far. There are some mistakes, but it's absolutely something normal, just with writing. So you have actually 2 marks, so about the speaking and about writing. So your mark and about speaking was 10, which was really excellent, and your writing was 9. So there is just few mistakes in the spelling or the way you write. You wrote the some words, but it's absolutely something normal. We will talk about it later. Malika, the same. Your speaking test was 9, and the writing is 9 as well. 9 on 10 for sure. And Mubina the same, 9 and 9. So in general, I mean, the results are very good. So we just have to bring, inshallah, all what we are studying into practice by reading more and speaking as much as we can. And now, inshallah, you will be able actually to start to analyze some text, some short text about different topics, especially those that are linking or in relation with our daily life. So you will just have to start to read small text, to answer for a question of comprehension, and try to analyze this text, inshallah. And at the same time, you have to work on your vocabulary because it's needed. We have to learn as many words as we can, and we have to evaluate ourselves after we finish studying something by memorizing the words and so on. So I will give you to take a look in your works. Just here, and I will start with you. Like you're writing the sentence, that's good, but it's going to be very good if you write with harakat. For example, each word for now you will write it with haraka, and later, inshallah, because it will come time when you will read without harakat, and you will actually put the appropriate harakat according to the word in its grammatical function. So in general, it's good. Just you have here, for example, Salat al-Fajr. When you have Salat and al-Fajr, Salat shouldn't be definite, shouldn't be with definite article, because when we will do definite article here, it means that we separate between this al-Fajr, okay, this Salat, which is indefinite. It has been indefinite by al-Fajr, which is idafa. Sorry, there's so we just have to pay attention to that. So we say Salat al-Fajr, Salat al-Dhuhr, Salat al-Asr, Salat al-Maghrib. If we say as-Salat al-Dhuhr, there is no relationship anymore between the Salat and al-Dhuhr, because Salat will be definite with al-Dhuhr. Salatun, it's a prayer. But when we say Salat al-Dhuhr, means the prayer of Dhuhr. So it has to be defined this way. And Ba'da, it's not Inda. Inda, it means at the time. Inda al-Fajr, it means that. Yeah, so. Yeah? So Inda Salat al-Dhuhr, you say Ba'da, after. After. Ba'da Salat al-Dhuhr, أصلي وأكنس غرفتي وأطبخ الطعام. في يوم السبت أذهب إلى المسجد أو إلى أمي. أفضل, here you wrote it wrong, al-aruzza wal-lahma. So when you talk about what you prefer, okay, what you like, it's always, or most of the time, the things I'm speaking about, it's definite. Because then if I say أفضل, it's supposed to be أرزا. أفضل أرزا أو لحما, it's not definite. It's like, if you like to say, I prefer, it's in English probably it's right, but in Arabic it should be different, because you are talking about a concrete thing which is definite. So أفضل الأرز واللحمة والدجاجة. It has to be definite. Yeah. So here it has to be الأرز, اللحمة, الدجاجة. Always has to be definite. أحب الفاكهة. This is correct. But جدا we say كثيرا. Okay? We say كثيرا. It's more better. لا آكل الحلوى. definite as well. Always when we speak about something which is definite, أريد شيء, this is correct. If you say أريد شيئا, it's correct as well, but it's not definite. I just want tea. آكل 3 وجبات في اليوم. أصلي الصلوات الخمس. This has to be definite. It's not definite with al-khams, but al-khams here is an adjective, so we have to put this definite. الصلوات الخمس في شقتي. أصلي في المسجد في يوم الأحد. أصلي مع زوجي أحيانا. So in general this is good. Just next time try to put the harakat. But the good employing of the vocabulary, which is the most important thing. مبينة. أستيقظ عند الفجر. أصلي always. Not أصلي, but أصلي ثم after with ta, with not ta. أكنس غرفة غرفة. Here it's not definite. Which one? There's like أكنس غرفة. It has to be غرفة الجلوس or غرفة النوم or أكنس شقتي in general. وأذهب إلى المدرسة بعد الظهر أغسل الأطباق. You have the same mistake as your mom. So it seems that you copy it from each other. So it's الأطباق. وأقرأ القرآن. آكل الغداء. The same. الأرز واللحم وأشرب الشاي. أحب الفاكهة والحليب. So أحب الفاكهة والحليب. أحب التمر أيضا. أيضا without, not with أيضا, but أيضا with ضاد. أصلي في البيت بعد الصلاة. أتوضأ. So you have to say before, yes? It's because I didn't get this. Before the prayer I have to make wudu, not بعد الصلاة, but before. So it will be قبل الصلاة. أتوضأ. عند الصلاة أقرأ القرآن. أصلي الصلوات. الصلوات, you write it as it's written in the Quran, like in different, but it has to be with ta مبسوطة. This ta, not with this one, but it's actually written this way as well, but not in a normal handwriting or what we use for in Arabic language. And مبينة, the same thing, but actually your sentences so far are correct except الدجاج. آكل الدجاجة, we say الدجاج has to be definite, and الأرز, it has to be definite, just as I mentioned before. Correct, you wrote the salawat in correct way. أصلي الظهر في المسجد يوم الأحد. هذا جميل. وأم مبينة بالتاء. جميل. So good. In general that was very, very good. ما شاء الله. Then unknown. You still need sometimes to correct something?
No, we were just like talking about our mistake.
Ah, okay. All right. So إلى أين تذهبين يوم الأحد؟
أنا؟
نعم.
أذهب إلى المدرسة.
أذهب إلى المدرسة. أذهب إلى المدرسة. أذهب إلى المدرسة. You will pay attention. We're going to study something today which is important in Arabic language. So أذهب إلى المدرسة. ماذا تفعلين في المدرسة؟ ماذا تفعلين في المدرسة؟
أنا؟
نعم.
أدرس اللغة العربية وتجويد وإسلام.
جميل. أدرس اللغة العربية والتجويد والإسلام. إذا ماذا تفعلين في المدرسة؟ أدرس العربية والقرآن والتجويد والإسلام. So inshallah you have to remember, usually when we have a verb, أدرس العربية والتجويد والإسلام. What I study, what they eat, what they prefer, what always with this declination inshallah. So we have to remember about it. أدرس اللغة العربية والتجويد. إلى أين تذهبين يوم الأحد؟ أذهب إلى المدرسة. Mubina, if I ask here not a girl, not female, but I'm asking here male. How are we going to form the question? إلى أين يوم جميل. إلى أين تذهب يوم الأحد؟ أين تذهب يوم الأحد؟ أحمد would say أذهب مثلا إلى السوق، أو أذهب إلى أمي، أو أذهب إلى المدرسة، أو أذهب إلى لا أدري، إلى أي مكان، to any place. جميل. إلى أين always with أحمد. إلى أين أنت؟ إلى أين أنت ذاهب؟ إلى أين أنت ذاهب يا أحمد؟ إلى أين أنت ذاهب يا أحمد؟ If we say إلى أين تذهب يا أحمد، أو إلى أين أنت ذاهب يا أحمد. What do you understand from these two sentences? What is the difference between إلى أين تذهب يا أحمد and إلى أين أنت ذاهب يا أحمد?
Is it like where are you going right now?
Yeah.
Like in English, present continuous.
Present continuous. Present progressive. Yeah, exactly. So, إلى أين تذهب? I ask in general, or I ask like when we talk about your timetable, what you are doing. إلى أين أنت تذهب in general يوم الأحد. إلى أين أنت تذهب يوم الأحد. But when we ask إلى أين أنت ذاهب, it means we ask about now. Now, where are you going? Now. And as you see here, this ذاهب, we form it from the verb ذهب. It's not here a verb. I don't know how you say the verb in Russian. Okay, but it's a noun. Okay, we call it in Arabic اسم الفاعل. اسم الفاعل. This is اسم الفاعل. Do you remember what does it mean? Ism? Ism, it's a noun, or it is as well a name. A name. So, and الفاعل, it comes from ماذا تفعل? It comes from ماذا تفعل? It's فعل, it's to do. So اسم الفاعل, it means the name of the doer or the person who does the action. اسم الفاعل. So ذاهب, we address it to Ahmed. So this is اسم الفاعل. But we talk about now. So as you see, we form it in the same model, like we say فاعل. فعل, it's the verb. فعل. فاعل. ذهب. ذاهب. قرأ. قارئ. For example, if I would say ماذا أنت قارئة? ماذا أنت قارئة? What are you reading? ماذا أنت كاتبة? What are you writing? Okay? ماذا أنت كانسة? You are going to clean. ماذا أنت غاسلة, for example. So we form from the verb. But اسم الفاعل, this noun, as you will see, we form it from the verb which compose on 3 letters. ذهب, ذاهب, قرأ, what do we have to say? قارئ. Good. قرأ, قارئ. كتب, كاتب. غسل, let's say for example another verb which is ثلاثي, مثلا مسح, مسح, ماسح, to clean up, مسح, ماسح. Okay, but only we form it in this model if the verb consists of 3 letters. Sometimes it happens like we see the verb سافر. سافر, it's to travel. Okay? سافر, it's to travel. So I would say إلى أين تسافر أو تسافرين. If I speak in general, إلى أين تسافر في الصيف, in summertime, for example. But if I want to say, where are you traveling now? How are you going to say it? In your opinion? أنت, أنت. Okay. سافر, you form it this way, right? But this verb, is it from three? No, it's not from 3. So the form will change a little bit. Okay? It will change a little bit. It will become مفاعل. How will it be? مسافر. Okay, it's changed a bit. So we have to pay attention. So we say إلى أين أنت, إلى أين أنت مسافر. It's not إلى أين أنت سافر, because the verb is different. Okay? If we have, for example, استيقظ. متى تستيقظ يوم الأحد? And we will say now, where are you waking up? So how are we going to say it? جميل. مستيقظ. إلى أين أنت? We have start with this mu and we keep somehow the verb. You can realize it. Okay? إلى أين أنت مسافر. With أقبل. أقبل. Malika, how are you going to say it? إلى أين أنت مقبل. إلى أين أنت مقبل means where are you heading? إلى أين أنت مقبل. Okay? مبينة. خرج, to go out. How are you going to form it? خرج. جميل. إلى أين أنت خارج? Where are you going? Where are you going out? Or where are you going out? إلى أين أنت خارج? إلى أين أنت خارج? So it means that we just have to feel that. So this we call it, this form is الفاعل, we form it to talk about the time of speaking. What are you doing now? Okay? So I can speak about myself, about me. اليوم أنا مستيقظ. Instead if I say, I don't speak in general, but I speak about the time of speaking. أنا اليوم مستيقظ الساعة 7 صباحا وذاهب إلى المدرسة إن شاء الله. بعد المدرسة أنا خارج من مدينة ريغا. أنا ذاهب مثلا إلى مدينة يورمالا. Okay? أنا مقبل. مقبل, it has many different meanings. مقبل, it's to be hidden somewhere, and it means as well I'm expecting something. أنا مقبل على الامتحان. So we use just the preposition to change the meaning of the verb. So this form in Arabic sentence is very, very common. So we could face it many times. So it means that we have, first of all, to identify the verb and to see how we form it. So if the verb usually is consists of 3 letters, so we form it in this model, فاعل. But if it's not, we start usually with mu, and then we take a part of the verb, and it has to be ended all the time with on. Okay, so we have to pay attention to this inshallah. Yeah. 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 What? So, as I told you that it means that we speak, when we use this form to speak about now, or we use it as well because just as we use the present continuous in English, it's almost the same because we use this to talk about the future, about what we are going to do. What are we going to do? Okay? So it means as well the plans. For example, اليوم أنا ذاهب إلى السوق. اليوم أنا ذاهب إلى السوق. اليوم أنا مسافر إلى ليبايا. Okay? We use it as well to talk about the future. Okay? So if I would ask about the plans of the person, I want to ask, what are you going to do today or tomorrow or something like this? We could use as well this form. Okay, so you have this copies I gave you last time about the same topic. Sam? About salad. Okay, you could read this text, for example, and please try. You answered for this already?
No, I'm not
okay.
sure.
So inshallah, you will read this text, and we will make corrections a bit later. So just read the text and answer for these questions, inshallah. Yeah, and I will get back to you a bit later, inshallah. So sisters, I have corrected as well your jobs. I know you have a very good job, by the way. But just you need to pay a little bit attention to some mistakes, like صغيرة. We don't write it like this. We say صغير. And as it is أسرة, this is an adjective. It has to be tun as well. أسرة صغيرة. لوالد. والدة. Just some mistakes in spelling. لعمة ما لعم ما لجد وجدة وخال وخالة. وابن لي ابنة أسكن في شقتي, like in my, but if you want to say just in my apartment, or you can say أسكن في شقة, I live in an apartment. So أسكن في ريغا. Here, if you want to say the city, you say the city of Riga, not Riga city. So we say في مدينة ريغا. Okay, so here has to be here. مدينة. Yes, في مدينة ريغا. أسكن في حي. You write شقتي في الدور التاسع. رقم شقتي 12. 12, yeah? So 12 في شقتي 3 غرف. أسكن في شارعي. Good. لي أخاني وأختاني. Very good job, by the way, إن شاء الله. The same thing, Daisy. Good job. You have less mistakes in writing. Just next time, try to employ the whole vocabulary, so we could write more. And Janita, you still need to to read your, like to memorize your vocabulary. So about your speaking tests, by the way, and now you have 8, and these you have 8 as well, and Janita, you have 6 in your speaking tests. So in general, very good employing for the vocabulary. We just have to need to devote more time. We have we have to speak more. We have to speak more, and we have to learn the vocabulary we studied so far. So inshallah, we will go ahead talking always about living place. So could you please go to the tasks? I mean the exercises. Yeah. ذاهب, sorry, just a second. ذاهب, yeah. Not ذاهب, ذاهب, فاعل. Sorry. أستاذ عناية، كم غرفة في شقتك؟ كم غرفة في شقتك؟ We have to remember the rule. If we have 1, if we have 2, and if we have from 3 to 9. في شقتي ثلاث. جميل. في شقتي في شقتي في شقتي. So we have here, we must know the plural of the word, which is غرف. And then we say في شقتي. Then we have to see this is feminine plural, feminine plural. So as we have feminine plural, we have to put the number without ta in the end. ثلاث. Without ta, because we have feminine. ثلاث غرف. في شقتي ثلاث غرف. If we have 1, what are you going to say, Daisy? لو كانت لدينا غرفة واحدة أو لو
في شقتي واحد غرف واحد في شقتي.
نعم.
غرف.
Not plural, just one.
غرف واحد.
غرفة واحدة. في شقتي غرفة واحدة. جميل. في شقتي غرفة واحدة. في شقتي غرفة. Say the same, yeah? Just غرفة واحدة, and we'll write the number as an adjective. غرفة واحدة. Janita, if we have two. Mm-hmm. We don't mention the number two. When we have two in Arabic language, it's not about the number, but we form the dual from the noun itself. So it will be في شقتي. What do we have to say? غرفتان. Okay. في شقتي غرفتان. في شقتي غرفتان. This is what we have to add, Janita, to form the dual. We keep غرفة, just this tab. We'll take this form and we add alif and nun, which is a sign of the dual. في شقتي غرفتان. في شقتي غرفتان. عناية، في شقتي 3 غرف. في شقتك 3 غرف. ما هي؟ ما هي؟ What are they? ما هي؟ غرفة النوم. جميل. غرفة النوم. نعم. جميل. وغرفة الجلوس. نعم. وغرفة. You can say وغرفة. وغرفة. For example, غرفة الضيوف or guests. It could be for living room as well. وغرفة الأطفال or الأولاد or kids. وغرفة الأولاد مثلا. Okay? جميل. ماذا يوجد في غرفة النوم؟ ماذا يوجد? What is يوجد means like you see in Russian yes is here, yeah? يوجد. ماذا يوجد في غرفة النوم؟ ماذا يوجد في غرفة النوم؟ So we start our answer with this. About furniture. So we have to employ the furniture here. ماذا يوجد في غرفة النوم؟ في
غرفة النوم يوجد.
جميل. في غرفة النوم يوجد فرن oven غرفة النوم.
living room.
No, غرفة النوم bedroom.
bedroom.
مرآة. نعم مرآة حمام. This is bathroom.
This is bedroom.
Bath means bathroom.
سخن.
وسخان. Boiler. سرير. It's very important. مرآة وسرير. سرير. For example. وسجادة. وستارة. وستارة. سجادة وستارة جانتا. So we have to learn the vocabulary. So جانتا ماذا يوجد في الحمام؟ ماذا يوجد في الحمام؟ في الحمام bathroom. ماذا يوجد في الحمام؟ في الحمام يوجد مرآة و سجادة carpet الحمام. أو سخان و مرآة ومرآة. So يوجد حمام في الحمام يوجد سخان ومرآة. سخان ومرآة. So this is the way how we talk about the furniture, but we have to employ this vocabulary. Yeah. This is next coming. Okay. 51 53 54. So this is the days of the week. Have we done them? Turn please the page and next page. Next page. Could you read please Inaya, the days of the week? السبت. نعم. Yes. الأحد. الاثنين. الثلاثاء. نعم. الأربعاء. الخميس. الخميس. الجمعة. الجمعة. نعم. So we will need the days of the week for our next coming lesson. So it means that we have to know them very good for next lesson, inshallah. Yeah. So you have them in the copies. I'm gonna read it one more time, and you will repeat after me. So you're gonna memorize them for next time. Okay. So we have السبت, الأحد, الاثنين, الثلاثاء, الأربعاء, الخميس, الجمعة, السبت. We'll repeat one more time. السبت. السبت, الأحد, الاثنين, الثلاثاء, الأربعاء, الخميس, الجمعة. So we have to know this the days of the week for next time, and please make sure you memorize very good the vocabulary we studied. So could you do please next coming exercises? So you could just sit together and you try to do these exercises, asking yes these ones and these ones as well, so that you will finish inshallah the next coming exercises at home. Just to employ the vocabulary more and to form many different questions as we have seen. So you can sit together, please, and you do this, inshallah. Their sisters finished. You finished? Okay. Do you have any questions about something which isn't?
No, it is fine.
Okay. All right. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. الحمد لله. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم الله. شوية عاد نسلم.
Нет, я не живу.
А.
Нет, я живу в Москве.
А это как сказать не живу?
Да, да. Просто да добавлять. Да, нет. То есть да, да.
На.
You finished the first text? نعم. اقرأي مبينة. Can you read the text? نعم. Little bit please louder. Let me could.
هو تركي سلمان مسافر إلى مكة
للصلاة.
هو مسافر إلى مكة للحج. سلمان سيصلي في المسجد الحرام صلاة صلوات خمسة.
الصلوات الخمس.
الصلوات الخمس. الفجر والظهر والعصر
والعصر والمغرب
والعشاء.
مهم.
سلمان سيذهب إلى المدرسة
إلى مهم.
يوم الخميس.
مهم.
سيصلي الجمعة في المدرسة.
إيه؟ في المدرسة. نعم. النبوي. نعم جميل.
إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله جميل. إذن قرأي السؤال الأول مليكة. السؤال الأول من أي بلد سلمان؟ جميل. بلد it means the country. فرنسا. من أي بلد سلمان؟ سلمان من تركيا. السؤال الثاني أنا؟ جميل. مبينة السؤال الثالث.
إلى أين هو مسافر؟
نعم.
هو مسافر
إلى مكة. إلى مكة. هو مسافر إلى مكة. نعم. السؤال الآخر مليكة.
هل هو مسافر بالسيارة؟
نعم.
لا، هو مسافر بالحج.
نعم. السؤال الآخر أنا؟
لماذا هو مسافر إلى مكة؟
نعم.
هو مسافر إلى مكة للصلاة.
جميل. لماذا هو مسافر؟ لماذا هو مسافر إلى مكة؟ We say لي. الصلاة it's the prayer. الصلاة it's the prayer. But for prayer we say للصلاة. للصلاة. So للصلاة. So we say لي for للصلاة. للصلاة في المسجد الحرام. في المسجد الحرام. There is another possibility if we use the verb. أنا أصلي، أنت تصلي، أنت تصلين، هو يصلي. So what do we have to say? If we use the verb, لي هو، you ليصلي. لي. Okay? In order to pray. So we can use actually with the noun, or we can use it with the verb. With the verb. ليصلي has to be with this, not anymore with dhamma, but ليصلي ويصلي. For example, لأدرس. That I will study. للدراسة or لأدرس, and this li impact the verb with this haraka. But when we have the noun, we say للصلاة. سؤال موالي. Mubina, next question. Do you have another question?
ماذا
ماذا
سيصلي في المدينة؟
سيصلي في المدينة؟
سيصلي جمعة.
الجمعة في المدينة. What is the difference between يصلي and سيصلي? Exactly, the future. سيصلي، سأصلي، ستصلي، ستصلين، هو سيصلي. جميل؟ أنا سؤال موالي.
ماذا سيذهب إلى المدينة؟
مهم.
سيذهب إلى المدينة يوم الخميس.
الخميس. جميل. السؤال الموالي ملكة.
أين سيصلي جمعة؟
مهم.
سيصلي جمعة في المسجد النبوي.
في المسجد النبوي. جميل. ما شاء الله. Good. So we didn't manage to start inshallah today next topic. We will start next time. But if you have some other exercises, please try to do them inshallah for next time. Yeah, sure.